Hello, Be Awesome listeners. Episode 47, no intro music. We're getting right down to it here in my local hometown Be Awesome podcast series that I'm going to try to do each and every day or as many days as possible, finding amazing people in my community that are weathering this COVID-19 storm with a smile on their face as much as they can, making a difference, doing things the best they can to keep people safe, but while still providing for their community. And I am really excited. I'm looking at this guy. I haven't seen him in forever. Longtime friend of almost 20 years, family, part of a family-owned local institution, oldest restaurant in town, Buddy's Union Villa. I have E.J. Richard of the Richard family here, and we're going to get talking. I got to tell you, I wish I could slap you straight through.
Feelings mutual.
Yeah. EJ and I have a fond love for the Step Brothers movie, and we would make comments about going and doing karate in the garage and all this other stuff. And one night things got a little bit out of hand, and I went behind the bar and started karate slapping and kicking at will. And he was a good sport about it. So, EJ, my brother, welcome to the.
Thank you for having me, Josh. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
So give me the Buddy's Union Villa history, how it all started, why is it called Buddy's Union Villa, where is it, and all that fun stuff, and then we'll dig right in.
All right. Well, we're located on 190 Washington Street in Easton, Mass. We've been there since 1976, so I think this July, I believe, will be our 44th year. Mm-hmm. My father worked at Boston Edison, and when he drove home every day, we lived 2 houses behind the villa. And he would drive home every day and tell my mother, you know, I'm going to buy that place someday, Kay. I'm going to buy that place. And she kept going, oh, yeah. What, you know, whatever. So they ended up in 1976 buying it with my uncle, my father's sister's husband. And they owned the place together for 4 years. And my uncle decided to retire, and my father and my mother have been the sole owners since 1980. We started off just as a small little bar, just kind of like a roadhouse kind of, and all we really served were pizzas, salads, and cohogs. So that was the whole entirety of our menu. As we, all of us kids were involved. I started cleaning the parking lot when I was 6. By the time that I was 10, I was shredding up all the cheese. Michael was making the dough. Karen, Linda, and Kathy were all waitressing. And it's just become a family establishment. So over the years, it's actually evolved into our nieces and nephews. And, I got young ones myself, and I can foresee, in the next several years that, you're going to see their faces up there, either working in the kitchen, bartending, or waitressing. So, but great place, great pizza. We're actually known for our pizza. It was always a dream, like I said, of my father's. And, and him and my mother are just like 2 giving souls. And I think that's what's actually given it its success as well, because they're always constantly trying to give back to the community, whether it's gift certificates or raising money for somebody, doing an auction. And now since my father has passed, it's been, I believe 22 years now since my father has passed, that, we try and do the Buddy Richard Scholarship every year. And that gives, money towards, books and whatever it might be, to a couple of kids from Easton that are going to be going for either, restaurant management or, hotel management, something in the hospitality industry.
Yeah, no, and you guys are unbelievable givers for the community, the whole family. The Lions Club every year that just happened. They 3 pizzas a week. I mean, that
did you get that this year?
Battle Royal. No, I did bid on it. I went up to like $800 one year, and it was getting pretty heavy. I'm supposed to cut down on my pizza intake, not increase it. So, and I get all the toppings, so it's still going to cost me $38 because I get it loaded with everything, an extra linguiça. Which, little known fact, one of the most amazing cheeseburgers you can get is the Mario burger with which I like to call it the Portuguese special because it's got linguiça on it.
With that linguiça, yeah.
Yeah. So, on any given week, how many pies you throwing out the door over there? What are you serving inside?
I would say anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000, that are going out. We have a gentleman, his name is Vasilios Tilos, but we call him Billy the Greek. And great guy. He's been with the company for 24 years now, 25 years. And he gets up every morning, makes fresh dough, and he does that, all week long for us. And then he works hours in the kitchen. So, great guy. But, he holds the staple for the dough. He holds that recipe.
Yeah.
I know it. I do, but,
he's the only non-Richard named owner of holder of the pie recipe.
Even if we said, hey, someone's going to come up in a pinch and make that, I don't think so. You can only trust me, me, Billy Callahan, or Michael, those are the ones you can trust.
So if it's not family, it's become friends. Your employees have been there forever. How many people can you seat in the Villa, bar and tables?
Between the whole restaurant, we can seat 99 people.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
yeah,
wow, good.
That's our maximum.
I think one time we might need to slide a secret chair in from the Grange next door on their yard sale day to make it 100, just to say we did it.
Yeah. Then we'd have to install.
Yeah, I hope no compliancy people are listening. It's just a crazy idea. It's just me thinking outside the box. Hey, before we go ahead, I got people that listen from all over the South Shore and around the country. But
yes,
the one thing that people might be able to get a visual anywhere in the world of the Villa is you guys were put in a movie.
Oh yeah. It was great. It was with Jake Gyllenhaal. It was called Stronger, and we actually still have one of the bar signs. They actually took, if you do come into Buddy's Union Villa and you look above the where the pizza counter is, there's a sign there called Buddy's Place. We took that sign and made it into another sign called the Brick House, which it was named after this bar up in Chelmsford or something like that. Where the movie took place, where everything took place. They actually came in and, we weren't open for takeout or anything. We shut down for about 3 days and they transformed the whole place. They came in, they wallpapered, they changed the signs, they did a lot of stuff. But the funny part about it is my brother-in-law, Bill Callahan, was there for most of the shoot. And he would sneak a picture of my father into a scene. So meticulous about everything that went into scenes. But you see him in like one of the opening scenes in the bar. You'll see his picture in the back. And it's him down the Cape coming out with 2 boiled lobsters, Just, but it's so funny because when they shift over and they're on the other side of the bar and they're doing a new filming, he got it over there somehow too. So it ended up in like 2 or 3 times in the movie, which was
Well, if you know Billy, he can make just about anything happen. He got his mindset on doing it. He can make it work.
True.
Hey, so, I heard a funny rumor. So this is Stronger movie. It's the movie from the Boston Marathon. I heard this rumor going around town that you were actually the stand-in for Jake Gyllenhaal. Was that? Can you hear it first?
Yeah.
No.
No, I couldn't even be a stuntman back then.
Well, we won't get into it, but I did see my claim to fame in the movie, the flip phone nailed to the rafter. So
there you go.
That's a story.
That's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. So you got 99 seats; they're all empty.
They're all empty.
Pushing out a couple thousand pies in normal times, and all of a sudden the wheels fall off the wagon a couple of weeks ago, and you guys got to make some really tough decisions.
Sure.
You've got people that you employ, you've got family and friends that count on you.
Yeah.
you have uncertainty, and as I was telling you, talking to Neil from McGuire's, this isn't like a fluid thing that's just going along and everybody's figuring out. This is changing every single day. This is a fluid,
absolutely.
and it's affecting you because it's going from, hey, you've got to be closed, to, hey, you can do deliveries, to,
Right.
oh, you have to have no contact,
Right.
and then you get to thinking of what's next. Walk me through how your family handled all of that, and how did you come to the decisions you've come to?
I mean, all decisions go through my mother. She's the owner of the facility, and, she runs everything. You don't see her there that often, but she runs everything, believe me. And I have to give the credit to my three sisters. I'm the youngest of the five, and then there's my sister Karen Callanan, Linda Sykes, and Kathy Reynolds, who are all up there on a daily basis. And Karen's daughter, Catherine Callanan, we call her Kat, came up with a great idea of, putting a couple of pizzas, like a couple of pizza doughs, along with a tub of sauce and some cheese. And if you want extra topping, you can choose one topping, and it's a $10 box, but it's great fun with the family. So she came up with this idea, and these things have been selling like hotcakes, so they're up there every morning, and they're making, 50 to 60 at a time. I worked Sunday, and I was up there from like 11:30 till 1 o'clock. We already sold 42 of them. So it's just, that's just, one little thing. But every day they're putting specials on Facebook to get the word out there. We still have, I would say 3/4 of our employees are still up there working. They're helping us, just clean. Billy Callanan is up there, doing the floors and, repairing floors and sanding them down. And, we go in every day, and we have a sanitizer that we use, and we go through all the, common spaces, doorknobs, bathrooms, common spaces out back. We're doing the social distancing. There's one guy up front in the kitchen, there's one guy in the back. Other people do come in, but, we try and keep that social distance out there. And at the counter, when you come in, you'll see that there's another table set up, to keep that distance from the people that are walking in to do pickup. We're also, if people would like, they're paying for their orders with credit cards over the phone, and then they're just calling us when they get there, and we're running pizzas out to their car. So
throwing the boxes in the back and be on their way.
Yeah. Have a great day. Come back again.
And that's great. And we won't get into your work history, but you've got some extensive work history in senior health living and maintenance and
right.
and cleaning supplies and solutions. So if anybody knows about the sanitizing of touch points and everything else, they got a good friend in you to share that best practices and what to do and when to do it. Well, this is great. I mean, and so Kat comes up with this idea. You start throwing dough in the boxes, and it takes off. I got to tell you something. That's one of the single greatest ideas out there, because people are bored.
They are.
Throw pizza in a box that's made, and you eat it. Put it in there that you got to spread it out and put some flour on your countertop and do all that stuff and put some work. It's putting people together. Families together. I mean, you got to be selling. People got to be buying 5 and 10 at a time. Jack,
they are. Like I said on Sunday, I was up there and a lady came in. She ordered 10 boxes right off the bat. But they're all anywhere from 3 to 5 boxes, kits that are going out at a time.
Yeah.
And then you see the wonderful pictures on Facebook of just families having fun with it. They're rolling dough and doing everything that they should be doing. And all the kids have big smiles, and that's what matters, right?
Yeah, my buddy Chris Mills, who my flag behind me, who he's going to be on here later this week, Shoveltown, and first responder in town. His son Jack D. Mills, he bought like 20 of them on the first day. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Love the pizza. I want to make it myself. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world." And he's almost 21. So I mean, think about parents that have actual kids that want to do fun stuff like this.
Right.
You guys are still serving the Greek salads, which are to die for.
Sure, yeah.
Dressings. I mean, get yourself a Greek salad there, and you won't think of going anywhere else for one. You're still doing all the full menu items. Is it
all full menu? Everything's still, we're doing everything. We haven't. They did an open face turkey sandwiches, I think, yesterday as a special. Asian wings were a special today. So they're trying to mix it up a little bit and do different things.
Yeah. And the thing you said in the beginning that you started with the cohogs, if you haven't had a
Mhm.
cohog, and there's a lot of people that are not from around here, oh my goodness, you got, it sounds like a, it
My
sounds like,
dog. So.
sounds like a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
I say that while I have the most protective, non-aggressive breed of dog at 150 pounds, snoring on my feet, doing nothing. So, good for
Sorry
you.
about that.
Was that about 12 pounds?
Yeah, maybe 12 to 14. Yeah. Sure, her name's Minnie.
Yeah. Oh, all bark, no bite.
She's a Havanese poodle. She's a Havapoo.
Is that a true? Is that a true?
It's. I guess so. Yeah.
I want to get one just for the name.
Yeah. Right. It's fun.
So what are the hours, EJ?
So
hours?
we are open for takeout only from 11 to 8 every day.
Mhm.
So we're doing that, I believe, even on Sundays. I think it's 11 to 8.
Yeah.
So, please stop by and, say hi and support your local pizzeria.
Yeah, you guys doing call ahead? I'm hearing there's a lot of that coming up. So could I call at 11 and say I want it at 6 to?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
Our cooks are great at doing that. It's just the support's been, great from the town, so, they're really, yes, has business dropped? Of course it has, but, they're really supporting us and helping us out, coming in every day. And like I said, with Kat in those kits, it was a tremendous idea, and that's really, holding us up there too.
Leave it to the young one to come up with the good ideas and keep the old ones going, So what's the phone number? You guys on social media? You talking about?
We are on social media. We're under Buddy's Union Villa on Facebook. Our phone numbers are area code 508-238-2625. And then our other number is area code 508-238-3445. Call us anytime. We don't do any ordering online. I think we will be opening that in some part of the future. I'm not sure when, but depending on how far this goes,
Yeah, no, I'm learning a whole lot about a lot of things in town over the last couple of weeks, and logistics. You think it's easy, you just put it up, but you put another avenue that's easy for people to place orders. When you manage it through the phone lines, you can kind of manage what gets into the kitchen. You open it up online,
right.
You open up the floodgates, and now you're talking about 2 and 3 hour waits and all that stuff.
Right,
so,
right.
A lot of work goes behind the scenes and all this stuff. I can't imagine. And I just want to tell you, most jokes aside and everything, the Richard family, Callanan family have been absolutely, how amazing you guys are to me and my family, and how much we value and appreciate having you guys in our life, and can't thank you enough.
Oh, thanks. Thank you very much.
Anyone out there in the Easton area that wants to have a phenomenal thing to do, grab one of Cat Callanan's pizza kits, get two and have fun with it. Order the Greek salads, order up the foods. Hey, buy gift cards and don't use them until this thing's over with. Let's keep some stuff flowing here in the community. And these guys, talk about it. 3 days in a row, I've had great people with immense stress that are still smiling, and they're still finding a way to find in the bright spot, even as small as it might be on these dark days. That's what we're trying to put out here for these folks. So EJ, my brother, I appreciate you giving me the time and doing this.
Oh, no, thank you, Josh. Thanks.
Friday night, we should have a virtual drink after this, because it has been a while. I don't think I've seen you in over a year. I've missed you. So that will do it for episode number 46 or 47. I'm working on which number I'm at. I think it's 47, actually. Awesome. Thank you for listening. Yeah, we're going to do this every day. I'm going to try to find people to talk about every day. If you get somebody and that you got it in mind, just let me know. But be awesome listeners. Really appreciate you taking the time out of your days to hopefully make a little bit of a smile, learn a little bit, understand the businesses that are still essential businesses that are making a difference. In some cases, they're making a smile by providing you with something different like that pizza kit. Take advantage of it. Listen to these people. They're getting through this, and you can too. So have a great day, everyone. And remember, if you can be anything, be awesome. All right. And